Camino de Santiago is different things to different people. But to all who embark on this journey of discovery, it is an opportunity seized by generations of pilgrims from around the world for centuries.
It's a long tradition that started, let's say, in the 9th century, when a king named Alfonso II came from Oviedo, from the royal court, to Santiago to check if St. James was buried there. So he became the first pilgrim in history. This is the beginning of an ancient tradition that we have nowadays. Since Middle Ages, it used to be a religious phenomenon. Nowadays, we can say it is still spiritual, but maybe not that religious as it was.
Gonz Alvarez knows his clientele and understands their motivations. As early as 1100 AD, 250,000 pilgrims reportedly made the trek to Santiago to visit the tomb of St. James and the original Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. By the 1300s, that number ballooned to 500,000. For the next 5 centuries, political and cultural forces led to a decline in interest in the Camino and a decrease in pilgrim activity. In the mid-20th century, around 1950, there was a resurgence in interest in the Camino de Santiago, thanks largely to accessible modes of international travel, exposure of the Camino through print publications, and the advent of the internet. Now, in the 21st century, an estimated more than 350,000 pilgrims make the trek each year. Modern-day pilgrims can choose from several routes, some of which begin in France and Portugal, namely the Camino Frances, the most popular route, and the Camino Portuguese. Most routes, however, begin somewhere in Spain, and almost all come to an end at the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela in Galicia, Spain. Regardless of where they call home, each and every pilgrim has their own motivation. Why do people do the Camino?
Well, that's a huge question. We have as many answers as people here in the main square. Some people do it because it's like a challenge, like a sport challenge. Some people do it because of the faith. Some people do it because of the pilgrimage. Some people do it for knowing the country, for the food, for the music. So it's as many answers as people here in this square.
I guess it was like time for me to get away from all my life and just to spend time with myself and to walk and like make a mess. Like, I think I have quite a big mess in my head, so I just wanted to put it a bit more together.
So it's spiritual for you then?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's always, again, you lost sometimes the connection when you are in so much, crowded places and, work and everything, you get kind of sometimes lost. It's just, but not lost, in a bad way. It's just like, the routine, you fall in the routine and, sometimes it can be bad for the spirit.
The Camino's been on my bucket list for 30 years or more, and it's a special opportunity to get closer to God.
Y hay otras personas que vienen porque ellos quieren conseguir algo diferente en su vida. So there are many different reasons why people come here to do a Camino. There are some that do it because of their spirituality, some do it because of religious reason. And then there are some people that they don't have any background in religion, but they are just only finding that internal peace that they are missing, and that's the reason why they do El Camino.
Some people have already been the whole way and they want to repeat it. Some people are coming just to relax. Myself, I was curious to see if anything unusual would happen.
I had heard about it, and I'd heard about the experiences that people have doing it, whether they be Spanish or French or Americans that I've known who have done it, and everyone seems to think it's a transformative experience.
I heard El Camino like 5 years ago, and I thought it would be the best way to do the Camino right after I broke my marriage after 25 years. And right after that, 6 months after, my kids decided to get pregnant. So I said, I need a way out, I need to do something. I want to learn to be on my own track.
Been to Abruzzo and been Sicily, and then I went to, been around in Kilimanjaro, Nepal, United States, New Zealand and stuff like that. Really enjoy walking, hiking.
This tradition comes from our grandfathers. They started doing it when there wasn't anywhere to sleep or where to eat, and they come with all in a bag, and we are continuing this tradition every summer all together.
2 months ago they were thinking about this, and I was like, I didn't want to, because I was thinking we were going to the beach or something like every year, like in vacation in summer. But they were thinking on this, and I was like, you can do this, or you cannot. And I was like, vacation is very good. So it was this or nothing. And yeah, I like this a lot.
My personal journey was inspired by a book, dog-eared and read many times over the course of 3 decades. And an abrupt halt to a long-standing and valued relationship. Inspired by the pilgrimage written by Paulo Coelho and in need of personal healing, I jumped at the opportunity to embark on a long overdue journey and become a pilgrim, the moniker claimed by hundreds of thousands each year and millions since the Middle Ages. Beyond the clamshell logo that dots the way, as the Camino has come to be called, and the paths that crisscross Spain for hundreds of kilometers, the Camino de Santiago has other constants, included among them the belief that the Camino provides. It is a saying shared by all pilgrims, some with needs, some able to meet them. There's a saying the Camino provides. What do you think the Camino provides?
Good energy, I think, yes.
For everybody?
Yes, for everybody.
If you need something, if you say hi to anyone, everybody is really friendful, they say hi back, they help if you need. This is like really great about people on Camino.
At some point, even people is like, hurting on the outside, like we were talking, but hello, hola, buen camino. They're hurting the outside, but in the inside they are also, looking for that healing. Again, that, opening up to other people that, again, they don't know, and they know for sure that they will not judge.
I believe in God though, and I think things happen for a reason, and I believe in karma. And I have to get good karma. I do good. I feel like I do good for people.
You feel like it's a safe place to be able to open your heart and not be afraid to say and feel. Back home, we put things in boxes and then put the lids on, and we don't expose, so we just allow things to build, whereas here you're free.
The Camino provides so many things, sort of like togetherness, the meeting of different people, the emotion that it provides.
For one Australian, hearts were at the heart of her Camino experience.
I feel as though there are signs all the way along which are helping me with my healing journey and my renewal, and for me to trust my heart.
The stones I saw were amazing. The one just before I came down that was on the top of one of the mileage pillars, it was actually a heart-shaped cushion that someone had handmade. Seeing those hearts just helped me know I was on the way. It was like my own yellow arrow. It was, for me, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be at this time.
Progress along the Camino is marked by the stamps pilgrims get along the path, from merchants, cafes, hotels, restaurants, and other approved venues. The distance of a pilgrim's trek may be measured in kilometers, but everyone along it will tell you the Camino is about the people. The people along the way, providing positive reassurance.
Buen camino! Café, limonada, todo gratis.
And the people who do it, for whatever reason, deploying whatever strategy.
I walked like 2 whole days with no speaking with anyone, and I was really surprised because I wasn't boring. I was feeling like okay with myself, and I didn't wish to be now somewhere else next to someone. So I was really enjoying time with myself, and I am proud of myself.
It's 90% mental. If you think you can do it, you can. And also you have a lot of time to think and to talk about your life, how you can manage your life.
You know, I meet people and I think I should talk to them, but anxiety says no still. You know, I'd like to get to a point where it's never really like that, but I understand anxiety is still a useful thing in humans, you know, to tell you what to do.
Whether your Camino adventure is 100 kilometers, the distance required to earn your official Compostela, or 500 kilometers, pilgrims are all better served to utilize their 2 ears more than their 1 mouth to get the most out of their experience.
Probably some questions to answer or lesson to learn. For example, a lady in our group yesterday fell and she wasn't resisting receiving help. And I was thinking, okay, maybe that's the lesson that you need to learn. You need to accept help when it's offered. And she said, maybe you're right.
You have people tell you their heartbreaks. You know, I just got divorced. I lost a son. I lost, somebody. Or my husband couldn't come with me today because he's got Parkinson, and it was on our bucket list, so I did it alone.
Casual conversation of all kinds is the norm, from start to finish.
They're so expensive in Prague. And here I pay just €2 for a bunch of churros and chocolate.
This morning I got a burger for €4.50.
Yeah.
Really?
Whole burger. Yeah.
For 4.5?
Yeah, it was lettuce, tomato, egg, and burger, and they even give you mayonnaise and ketchup with it as well.
I think it's only priced for Camino because it's getting donation from the state.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why these prices are so low. But if you would go somewhere other place, it would not be the same.
Along the Camino, interpretation is up to you. Ask New Yorker Dan Frazzo. He met a guy and
I realized that the journey he was talking about when he was telling me like how's it all going was not like I'm on a walk. It was I'm on a formative experience. I am on a like he said like he said I was like where are you going? Where are you coming from? Like I saw you came in from this way in the town. Like if you had come in from there you would have been not doing the Camino. And he was like I'm literally just walking. Like I got a sense. I woke up yesterday and I said, I don't know why, but I need to be in Santiago.
A geographical journey, to be sure. The Camino is also truly a journey of the senses, where culture and shared humanity take center stage.
But the best way to know a country is by walk. That's how you really know the people, the food, the streets, the music, and everything.
Music, which is omnipresent, stimulates the senses and sensitivities of every pilgrim, regardless of the mile marker.
I see kindness and a bit happiness and maybe some tiredness. People are tired and some struggle. We have seen many perhaps the older people who walk, but they look tired, but they still do it and they get up the next day and they move.
You have a chance to meet with people and talk to them and try to open them, because not everybody is open to share. So give them a smile and they'll give a smile in return, and that's it.
You always do some friends on the way. You can walk and know people's histories. Because you are going walking, you open your heart. And I think that's beautiful as well.
A deacon in the Catholic Church, Mike Braun, along with his wife Debbie, and members of a group called Dynamic Catholics, embraced every kilometer of their Camino journey.
We understand that our goal is here at the cathedral. We're walking the way of St. James, not just some random spiritual journey.
There's 42 of us on our tour, and it's amazing. Everybody's got their own story, but there's nobody out there without a story. We all have one.
People from Czech Republic to Hungary to Australia to all over the world, and I could see God working out there. I saw Him in action, so it was amazing. Yeah.
In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
So as you can see, not every step is easy on the Camino. Yeah, we have our share of roads and passes and pathways and so forth, but there's also these rock ledges and other places where anything can happen. And you do have to take care of yourself and others.
My mom was more concerned with where I was going to sleep and how many blisters I was going to have. And my dad was just kind of like, yeah, go have some fun. I don't think they fully understood the profundity of it all.
In the morning, like the pain goes to the lowest, and it's like, oh my God, this is something more than I can expect, because yesterday the pain I can't even maybe handle it at maybe the last mile or something like that. But yeah, it's the magical thing. I think is you don't have to believe or have the same faith or anyone else, but when you respect or something and you in the nature, there's everything. So you just need to have the frequency to catch that, and I think these places makes you that catch that frequency.
So I think that is this old ancient pilgrimage thing. Like we are in a square, I just tell them that it's been hundreds of thousands of people here, and that energy, that thing just keeps you moving. It's like
when I'm in the evening with my diary, because I'm writing every day what I have seen, who I have met, what made me laugh, what made me sad. So I hope I have some interesting stories to tell.
I was excited to see what the next place was going to be, the next place we were going to be staying, the next people that we were going to meet. So it's just all of that, but it is hard. I mean, when, like you say, when you're in pain, your feet are hurting, and you think, oh my goodness, I've still got another 5K or so to go. But it's all of those things that keep you going.
I really want to come to Santiago because I'm going to go to a restaurant and order pulpo, the octopus. So I'm waiting for my lunch in Santiago.
For many pilgrims, the Camino de Santiago is a family affair. Noelia Arenas did it alone 2 years ago, which led to this year's pilgrimage with her father.
So when I arrived home, I said to my family, this is amazing, you have to go, it's like something different, your life is going to change, your life, you change your mind, I don't know.
What a beautiful time with your father though, right?
Yeah, it is, I really know him. I am knowing him.
Getting to know him.
Yeah, getting to know him, yeah.
Claire Stevenson seized the opportunity to do the trek with her mother Yvonne and Aunt Carol.
We've always been very close, so I knew that it would be the perfect triangle together. But I guess it's just sharing that experience, that moment together. It's something that we'll always be able to relate to together, do you know? I think unless you've done this, you don't really know what it's like. So to share that with the people that you're closest to is the best feeling in the world.
For going with Carol and Claire, 100% I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. For meeting you and for meeting Sam and for meeting all the other people along the route, I'd never see them again.
Of course, time with good friends who are almost family. Well, that works too.
They show me every year come back to Madrid, and every time I come back I come happy and different, and they told me what is special in this tradition for you to be like this. So this year I take it with me.
She did it like 5 times already, and she told me this is an experience that you have to make once in your life. And also you have a lot of time to think and to talk about your life, how you can manage your life. It's better to do it with friends because you can talk with them about your life and everything. Like you have a lot of time to reflect.
That goes for friends young and a little bit older.
We're good friends, and it's an opportunity to have a shared experience that I think will be meaning to both of us.
El camino es una buena oportunidad para compartir un momento de paz y tranquilidad con mis amigos y para poder acercarme más a ellos y para poder tener una relación más estrecha con ellos. The Camino provides just an opportunity to be closer with my friends, the ones that we share the same religion, and then at the same time it provides us that spiritual path that we can move forward together.
The rare pilgrim is the one that can actually find the words to describe the arrival at their destination, the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela.
You need to feel it, you can't explain it, and even the last time I couldn't even explain it because it's like a feeling, you need to feel it. I don't know how to explain it. It's very beautiful.
But it's just awe-inspiring. You just can't even picture it until you see it.
I could get emotional now thinking about it, but yeah, it was. To think that we'd actually got to the end of it, and for me that was the overriding thing, the emotion, walking into the square, seeing everybody.
Yeah, it has the atmosphere of a historical place, a nice place where people can meet and share their joy that they have done the road on their own.
Each time I enter here, it's a great feeling. Each time higher and higher and higher. It never ends. It's enormous.
I was thinking, finally I did it. I was like, this is insane. I can't believe I've done it. It was incredible.
For some, validation from their parents is the payoff.
Your mom and dad are thinking.
I think they are thinking I'm very, very strong, because before this they were telling me I can't do this, but here I saw them how strong I am.
Ultimately, a pilgrimage along the Camino may not be for everyone, but assuming a person can take on at least the final 100 kilometers in Galicia, Spain, from Sarria to Santiago, which earns you the official Compostela, acknowledging the accomplishment, there are countless reasons to take it on.
I'd say if you have 10 days spare time, when you have to think about important things in your life, is there anything that you're doing and you should stop doing? Is there anything that you haven't tried and you have to try? Is there anything that you can learn? Then come.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. I would love to do it with friends. I would love to do it alone again. I started it alone and then met people along the way who I've been walking with.
For sure you have to do it once. It's a really big experience in your life, and you grow a lot of, like, mentally and personally you grow a lot. So once you have to do it.
I think I will do it again in 4 or 5 years, or I don't know when. So I like it a lot. I recommend for everybody.
Always with the boat, and I always say, you do a sport, like 20 kilometers or something like that, and then you have a good food, good beer, good people, because you always do some friends on the way.
The whole experience is just absolutely brilliant. I mean, you've only got to look out on the square today and the togetherness of everybody, all the different groups of people that do it.
Do it, absolutely. I would say, you know, if you're nervous, maybe do someone who you're comfortable with, but I think there's a great, you know, gain to doing it with people who you don't know all too well, you know, and maybe even people you don't know at all.
I'd just say take the plunge, 100% do it, because you don't know what's out there. You know, take that arrow, look, follow that arrow and go for it.
Repeating the pilgrimage is not uncommon and begs the question, who or what would you do it with a second time around?
With this one, my mom has been with me. She passed away like 10 years ago, so she has been with me since the first day, obviously. But physically, oh my God, I think my dad. I think my dad would love to. I don't know if he can make it. He's 73 years old, Vietnam veteran, but he's a really tough guy.
With my dog. I miss him, so I hope that next time he would be trained enough to come here with me.
As we've said, everybody has their own reasons for doing the Camino de Santiago, which begs the question, what if everyone in the world did it just one time? What then?
Everybody is just moseyed on along together, they have. And that's how life should be. No dictators, people just running along side by side, happy, just getting on with their lives.
I think it would just prove to everybody that you can live in this world together in peace. Because like my mum said, there was no conflict along the way.
This is experience where you start to trust in people you don't know and talking to people you don't know and sleeping at houses of people you don't know and believing that everyone is a good person. So if everybody do this, it changes the world.
Maybe, hopefully, we can bring everyone of the world here, and I think it will be peace.
A lofty goal, to be sure. However, peace, both personal and global, may well begin with community. The Way of St. James is open to anyone, from anywhere. Once underway, the Pilgrim mantra is as familiar as the sound of footsteps and the sense of community, no matter how long the trek to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela.
Buen camino!
Buen camino! Buen camino! Buen camino!
Buen camino!
Buen camino! Buen camino! Buen camino!
As for my personal journey, yes, it was a healing journey, to be sure. As we all know, struggle is a very personal thing, but I found it made easier through engagement with others. Let's put it this way, the answers to your life and mine are out there. They just need to be found. Reading this book by Paulo Coelho led me to buy this book, the journal I wrote in every day during my Camino to Santiago de Compostela. Everyone in this book made a difference in my experience. Should you do the Camino, and I recommend that you do, bring a journal with you. You'll regret it if you don't. On the Camino, I found people eager to listen and eager to share. Not every conversation is or has to be earth-shattering, but they can be life-altering if you let them. For that, I thank everyone you met over the last 30 minutes and the hundreds of others I met while walking my pilgrimage. I'll be back, no question about it. Which route and with whom are the questions. I hope to meet all of you the next time around. Meanwhile, best wishes for whatever journey you are on right now. I hope you enjoyed this one. Buen Camino.